Hey guys, so I went to see the latest Spider-Man movie, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, and whoo, guys, yeah, no, yeah, okay, Sony Marvel, okay, guys, I've never seen anything like this movie. It's incredible. Like, okay, so Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse was good, very good, in fact, but this one. No, this one is out of this world. Amazing. So Miles Morales is back as Brooklyn's friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, and he's reunited with his friend Gwen Stacy. And together they travel across the Spider-Verse, where Miles meets a whole squad of Spider people. So many Spider people. Miles soon bumps heads with the leader of said Spider People, where they disagree on how to deal with the latest villain. And this leads Miles to a crossroads where he has to decide what kind of superhero he wants to be. I would venture to say that this offering from Sony and Marvel is a masterpiece. Guys, the anime. Okay, let's just start by talking about the animation. What they've done in this movie is elevate the medium of animation in cinema to a whole new level. Like, we were here, now we're here. Guys, it's art. I've never seen animation utilized like this in storytelling. It's wild. I mean, the different styles of animation, the kaleidoscope of colors they used, the movement that they managed to create to a point where there were times where it felt like we were moving at 200 kilometers an hour. And I was just looking at the screen like, that's how much pace and movement they managed to create with the animation. And mood, guys, the way they created mood using lighter shades of color and darker shades of color, and also using style to create mood. Guys, I've never. Whew. Wow. There were also strong references to comic book art, even going back to the 60s, fam. Like, huh? And references to the Spider-Man comic books themselves. When I tell you that my eyes ate and was satisfied, my eyes ate and was satisfied, fam. But it wasn't just visually stunning, the story was strong too. It was really funny, clever, and quite moving in parts. And we also got to see Miles develop and grow, not just as a person, but as a superhero as well. And then they tackled different themes like identity and coming of age and parenting and family and belonging. And I also loved how different cultures were represented in this movie. Honestly, this movie had it all and then some. However, and this is my only gripe. Oh, by the way, this is a spoiler alert. What I'm about to say may be a spoiler. If you don't mind, by all means, continue watching. If you do mind, stop watching this review right now and then come back when you've seen the movie. Okay, here's the thing. When I went into that cinema, I went in there thinking I was going to see a complete story, a complete movie. What I was not prepared for, in fact, what nobody in the cinema was prepared for, was seeing this at the end of the movie. I'm sorry, what? I've been sitting here for well over 2 hours and you're telling me to be guys, you're I was like, no, no, mm-mm. And then everyone in the cinema started like looking at each other going, what's happening? Like, is this movie going to carry on like after the credits? And we sat there, all of us, everyone, nobody left that cinema. Everyone sat there waiting, hoping that the story was going to continue. But no, They were done. Done. And in my mind, I was like, that's not how you use the classic story structure in movies. What are you doing? Hello. The classic story structure is a format often used in storytelling. It consists of the exposition, rising action, climax, falling action, and the denouement, or as some like to call it, the resolution. They left us hanging here, guys. Here. We didn't even get to the climax of the story. So we have to wait for the next one to complete the story. Nevertheless, in spite of that, this movie is a definite sprint to your nearest cinema. Guys, it is a remarkable piece of cinema, not to be missed. So please do yourselves a favor and go and see Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.